also known as Toy Maker, and welcome to the very first in the new series of my videos on creating content for Twinity. Today's video is an introduction, and we'll cover the tools you'll need as well as how and where to get them. You can find links in the description below. In this series of videos, I'll be using Max 2009 and Photoshop. I apologize to those of you who are using other modeling packages such as Blender or SketchUp, but the truth is that I have little or no experience with either of them. That said, this series is intended for those who are already familiar with 3ds Max, but I'm going to do my best to make these tutorials easy enough to follow that even if you're new to creating content, you'll still be able to follow along. I'm going to cover the process from beginning to end, starting with modeling, doing the UV mapping, and even covering a couple of different techniques for texturing your models, including how to make or bake texture sheets and optimize your content so that it loads quickly. Finally, I'll help you out with the TWML that needs to be uploaded with your content. We'll start at the beginning with static models, and later in the series I'll even show you how to animate them. I know that there's a lot of people out there who are interested in making custom clothing. I don't traditionally make clothing, but after we've covered these initial steps, I'll walk you through the process of that, including the modeling, UV, mapping, texturing, and skinning. However, before we can do any of that, you have to get the tools, and that's what this video covers. So, the first thing you'll want to do is head over to here. It's www.autodesk.com, education free software 3ds Max. You're going to want to register, then download and install a copy of 3ds Max. This will provide you with a fully functional educational version of the software with a 3-year license. As of right now, the earliest version of Max that they make available is 2012, but any version will work. Most of Twinity was created using versions much earlier than this, and as a result you may encounter some problems when trying to use the Twinity shaders. Right now I am unaware of any workaround for this, so if anyone out there knows anything about this, then I would be very happy to hear from you. In addition, after registering you can download many other Autodesk products, and they come with the same free educational license for 3 years. Alright, once you have Max downloaded and installed, you want to head over to the Kronos Group GitHub and download and install an appropriate version of the OpenCollada plugin. The OpenCollada is the format of files that you export and upload to Twinity. To my best knowledge, the Collada exporter that ships with Max doesn't work. I personally used the Kronos version and have never had problems with it. Okay, so the last thing you will need is some sort of graphics editing software like Adobe Photoshop. If you don't have it, there's a free alternative software called GIMP. Once again, I personally have very little experience using GIMP, but I'm told that it is nearly as good. And not only are there lots of tutorials online, but I'm told that much of GIMP's functionality mirrors Photoshop, and it should make it relatively simple to follow along. As with everything else, you'll find a link for it in the description below. Anyway, that is all for this episode. I hope you found it helpful. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time.